And it's a very emotive subject, the state of the media in the United Kingdom. But my thoughts were that actually the discussions about the commercial logic and different business models somehow get blunted by discussions about whether the role that media plays in the wider social landscape. So you end up with these ideological discussions that talk about whether all media should be free and accessible for the good of society, or whether content should be paid for because it's quality, rather than a more sophisticated discussion about how one makes money and profit and how one builds a sustainable long-term business. And that worries me, that ideology is so dominant. So we found, a little bit to our surprise to be honest, although we are delighted, that actually our content resonates very strongly amongst people. People share it. We once thought that The Economist was a very private experience. You read it, you thought about it, you moved on. But actually we find that people want to share and discuss it. And therefore the ability for our content to be shared and discussed in social spaces like Facebook and Twitter has been a real driver for us, both to introduce new people to our content, but also to create a vibrant discussion or conversation with The Economist at its heart. And that means we introduce new people to our brand. It means that we find new ways for people to relate to our business, to engage with our business. And it's been a big driver of our success in the short term, particularly in digital, but I think it's more profound than just digital. It impacts our whole business. Because I think that actually it's easy to focus on the challenges of digital, which mean that there is potentially more competition, that various areas commoditize. But actually digital offers some really interesting opportunities. It lowers the cost of distribution, it lowers the physical barriers to distribution, it enables us at The Economist and all media owners to get their content in front of a wider group of people much more easily. So in fact, as long as one understands the role one plays, one understands how one adds value, then one should look at digital as a huge opportunity for growth and a huge opportunity to innovate. I mentioned that I believe there's never been a better time to innovate. We have more opportunities in a digital world to do things than we've had ever before. So whilst for some digital means that there's never been a harder time to be in media, for me, that translates into there's never been a better time because we have more opportunities than we've ever had before. I don't think there is a single secret, sadly, but I think in any industry, the ability to understand your customers and understand what value they get from their relationship with you is absolutely fundamental. And I think the secret to The Economist's growth over the last 10 years has been our evolving understanding of the role that we play in our readers' and our users' lives, and how we can continue to do more of that, and how we can open up that value to a wider group of people. It always, for me, success in business comes down to understanding your customer. The key thing for me would be that it is a time to innovate. It is not a time to choose a single path and rigidly stick to it. None of us have the benefit of foresight of being able to see how this market will play out. So we have the opportunity to embrace, to some degree, the uncertainty, to try different things. So for me, it would be to experiment and don't fall into the trap of saying our business will always look like this, therefore we must only go down one path.